Hi students, in this video we will cover firewalls. As a definition, a network firewall is a system or a group of systems used to control access between two networks. One is a trusted network and another is untrusted network. And the firewall is working based on a pre-configured rules or filters. The firewall may be either a hardware itself or a software itself, or it can be a combination of both. To control the access into a network, we need firewalls. So firewall is a device, usually a computer or a router, installed between internal network of an organization and the rest of the internet. That is, the untrusted network is internet. It is designed to forward some packets and filter others. All the traffic from outside to the inside and vice versa passes through the firewall. Only the authorized traffic are defined by the local security policies will be allowed to enter in. So from this figure we can see that there are trusted network and untrusted network. Uh, Trusted network means the organization where we are planning to implement the firewall. And the general internet is the untrusted network. The firewall's role is in between the trusted and the untrusted network. It has to unauthorize the traffic rejected by the uh, unauthorized traffic is rejected and authorized traffic are allowed to enter. A firewall may filter all incoming packets destined for the specific host or a specific server. The firewall can be used to deny access to a specific host or a specific service. That is, it can permit the packets or deny the packets from some specific host, or it can deny the packets from specific service. The firewall is usually classified as packet firewall or proxy based firewall. The packet firewall is installed at the transport layer and the network layer. And the information in the network layer and the transport layer are examined by the packet filters or packet firewall. The headers of these layers are source and destination IP address, source and destination port address, and the type of protocol TCP or UDP. It will analyze the header of the transport layer and the network layer. The packet filter firewall is a router that uses filtering table to decide which packets must be discarded. In this figure, we can see that a packet filter firewall is installed in a network. This is at the router, and the router will keep a table with source IP address and source port address, destination IP address, and destination port address. And the list of IP addresses has to be blocked are also uh, stored in this table. So if this is what the value of this table, all the packets from this particular source IP will be blocked and others are permitted. Similar to that, all the packets towards the destination, this IP address will be blocked by the packet filter and the others are allowed to go. And the packets from the port number 23 and port number 80 also will be blocked and others are permitted to enter in. The same thing is explained here. The port number 23 is for the telnet server, and the port number 80 is for the HTTP server. So these two types of protocols will be blocked by this particular firewall. And proxy firewall is working at the application layer or at the application gateways. The proxy plays the middleman in the connection attempt. And this type of firewall operates at the application layer of the OSI model or TCP/IP model. The application gateway proxy can act as an intermediary between the two endpoints. This packet screening method actually breaks the client server model. The two connections are required, one from source to gateway and from gateway to the destination. Each endpoint can only communicate with the other by going through the proxy firewall. And the weakness of this proxy firewall is, the most significant weakness is the impact they can have on the performance. It requires more processing power and has the potential to become a bottleneck for the network. So the entire network may go to delay. Typically require additional client configuration, that is, clients on the network may be required to configure some software so that it can be used as a filter for the network. Here in this figure we can see a proxy firewall, and it is working at the application layer, and all the applications coming in and going out in a network is passing through the proxy server or the proxy firewall.